We're finally almost finished with this bugger.
By the way, that's $5 for the junk residuals.
Ouch. I didn't know we had. I didn't know we were taking
Royalties,
residuals.
Is it royalties?
So how much does Matt owe you?
No, all of his puns are all him, so he doesn't owe me nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
If anything, we owe.
Like, I only make that joke
more like how much does Logan owe Matt for all the puns he's made?
Well, no, the thing is that, like, the reason Allie's paying me royalties is because I technically had that joke first, but she wanted to open the video with it.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, we're at the finale of our Hollow Knight commentary.
Dude.
Close enough. Oh, ow.
So we are still in the White Palace, and I'm working on my way. I'm working on my way up to where I'm going to hopefully confront the king and get the other half of that amulet thingy I needed.
What a bad time to have be so low on mana.
Yeah, tell me about it.
That's
That's why these guys are here, to help us out.
Would you fine gentlemen be willing to make an ample contribution of your lives?
Donate to the cause.
Donate to the cause. Whose cause? Mine.
The Girl Scouts are just like, thank you. That would be one soul.
Yeah, basically.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I keep forgetting the Girl Scouts are still an actual thing.
Yeah, they are.
oh yeah.
We gotta keep some moral fiber amongst our youth.
Even though I outright, don't worry, I'm gonna be grinding some man off of this guy. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Even though, like, let's be honest, like, part of the issue. Well, I mean,
Okay, you ran
honestly,
right
now,
into that one.
I know. Yeah, like, honestly, part of the issue I'm gonna say right now, just come out with it, is the Girl Scouts don't feel like a philanthropist, a kind organization anymore. They're a business.
Pretty much.
That's the joke I was making.
Yeah.
They're a business that outright there's nothing like there's like Boy Scouts. You can still make the Ouch. Boy Scouts, you can still make the argument is that they're trying to teach people good morals, but what is there with the Girl Scouts? It's just sell cookies.
There's some, but they don't really teach quite as much as far as, like, I don't know, being active in.
Ooh.
I forget. There's like, it's kind of complicated. Like, they have different ranks for depending on what exactly you do for the community.
Oof.
Yeah.
I believe the highest rank you can get is an eagle.
Yeah, that's basically the same with the Boy Scouts.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the Girl Scouts have their own thing, but it's not quite as important. Like, it doesn't really give you as much. If you want to go for a big job or a big scholarship, being an eagle is gonna give you that qualification.
I'm not gonna lie, but the way you... I was about to say, I'm not gonna lie, but the way you...
Oh, goodness.
They don't want me to say my thoughts.
More like the dogs are barking because we got to get back to plot because we're pretty much here.
And this is the void being. That's what the collector was made from.
Oh, yeah, because he was a void being.
Anyway. Yep, and then back as we go. That was just a sign I wanted to show off. That's a little Easter egg you can find. That's optional, but I showed off.
All right. Well, anyway, back to our Boy Scouts versus Girl Scouts discussion.
Okay,
Yeah.
basically, what I was saying that, like, I'm sure it wasn't her intention, but the way Allie worded that made it sound like that's something that, like, the Girl Scouts would use as, like, a gender politics move to talk about how, like, oh, the Boy Scouts are meanies.
Some people actually do, which is sad.
Whoop.
There's a big to do about that. That'll be an entire video in its own.
Only if we want it to be an entire video on its own.
Well, we're almost done with this game, so probably best save that for another time.
Well, I just mean, like, if we want to do it, period.
We'll look into it some more.
Yeah.
If it's most relevant.
Yeah.
Now I'm just thinking of like you guys are like so willing to do that. It's like, what's this random look at Qbert? Gender politics.
No. Which actually, we still need to get around to that. Anywho, wait, listen.
Huh?
Don't. I don't hear it.
Wait.
I don't get it. I hate this channel.
Fine.
There was
fine.
nothing.
Fine. Lore for the boys is that was apparent. That is supposedly where we were born.
Oh,
Really?
I see.
Lore for the boys, implying that the good. Oh.
Well, Gwee understood. And
No
Gwee heard
girls
it.
allowed.
There. Well, Gwee heard it and Gwee knew it.
Ooh.
There he is.
That's the Hollow Knight?
No.
That's the White King.
Oh, that's the White
worm.
King.
That was what the worm had transformed himself into in order to rule. But I'm going to take a quick peek over here.
What a tiny little bugger, ain't he?
No blazing kin, only one light shall shine against the dark. The worm becomes beacon. Minds expand to yield to devote to Eternium promise and charge and progeny cursed. So yes, the worm basically showed up, transformed himself into a normal bug so he could convince other people that he was a normal bug and not a great dragon thingy, worm thingy, and basically invaded and took over.
Huh.
And that's when, again, the Radiance, which was the culture that the moths had worshipped before, got really ticked about having someone step in.
Ow,
We have to say,
He's nothing but a corpse.
something happened to him. We don't know where the worm is, but to this day, we don't know what happened to him. Maybe the worm is still out there. Maybe he left after everything went to bag.
Maybe he left his vessel.
The final King Soul.
The King's Soul. That's the sticker I have.
Yep. And with that, we are now very close to beating the game. Now what we need to do: Soul of Worm, Soul of Root, Heart of Void.
So we have
Yeah,
all this.
So now what we need to do, we have the soul, we have the King's Soul. However, we need to go to the very heart of the void.
Oh.
The heart of the void requires me to first off, the King's Soul needs to be equipped.
It's a badge.
Oh, I
Pursue the charm.
see.
It's got a lot of.
Oh, come on! It's one of those
Ooh,
things.
I feel
But
like.
don't worry.
You know what? I would not be surprised if that was the case.
The King's Soul is pretty cool, though. The King's Soul allows me to... the King's Soul lets me gradually absorb mana, like, as I'm walking around.
Huh. Well, there's that. But this is... God damn it! This is literally the jewel charm from Gunvolt all over again.
I'll have to take your word on that.
We need to return to where the
Basically, you needed that
Heart
to
of
get the
Void
best
was.
ending of that game.
Yeah, we need to return to where the Heart of Void was.
Ooh.
Here. This only opens if you have the King's Soul equipped.
Oh.
All right.
Oh boy.
To enter deep.
Here we go. It's nothing but bones.
And shadows.
Yeah.
The Void's still trying to repel me because, we're not exactly...
Oh.
we're not entirely a solid
it's
Void
a Wily
being.
Castle gimmick.
Huh. Oh, nuts. I got a dash.
Right down to the insta-kill spikes.
I mean, again, I agree. I feel like I almost wish if some of these, I know they're not insta-kill, but I almost wish if sometimes they would just let me take the damage and just keep moving. Well, that's one way to fast travel. I'm down.
Okay, so you don't have to recollect that.
Yeah, no, we're good.
That's good.
Just again, be careful of these guys because they deal 2 hits of damage when, in any circumstance, if these things touch you or hit you, they deal 2 points of damage. That's why speedruns of this game are so crazy to watch, because in speedruns they do overcharm, which doubles all damage received, which means those guys deal 4 hits of damage.
Oh jeez.
Why do they have that equipped then?
Well, because it allows them to equip a ton of charms that really help them, like, to have a lot of energy and a lot of attacks.
Basically
The
break the
idea-
game.
Right.
The idea...
They're basically instigating a challenge run.
Oh, hi.
Time...
It's a reflection.
Ugly!
Us... we will enter our own mind.
Dope.
Huh?
Oh,
That's a loophole.
that's a paradox.
That's literally Inception right there.
That hurt.
Cost too
No
great.
cost too great. Where am I?
Oh,
We're inside your own mind.
it's raining bugs.
I'm going to try to go ahead, Matt. Hi, really
It's
quick,
just a
'cause this
joke
is
that's
actually
like,
my favorite
oh, is this my
sequence.
mind? It's really big. It's really big and empty. I must be really smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually love this sequence because of the music.
What music?
No mind to think. So we're just a mindless husk running around, aren't we?
Well, no, not... See, that's the thing. No will to break.
And it just keeps raining
Okay, now the
skulls.
music's kicking in.
Voice to cry suffering. You see, unfortunately, born of God and void. Because that's the issue, is he's not... Hang on, we'll just...
Oh, there you
He's not talking about us.
Oh?
go. Ooh.
He's talking about the Hollow Knight.
Hi there.
Son of a
That
bitch.
and that's the Hollow Knight.
And that's the Hollow Knight. We were just a failure.
Fuck!
That is the truth of our origin. We, the Hollow Knight, us are the vessel, I'll call us for now. We were the failure. We were one of the king's many attempts to try to create the Hollow Knight.
Oh, I see. So a failed prototype, basically.
And thus the King's Soul becomes Voidheart.
Oh,
So
wow.
So does that mean we're the bio lizard?
Yeah, no. But yeah, so the Voidheart, I don't
are comprised of the Chaos Emeralds.
I don't think the Voidheart has any charm ability that I'm aware of. However, the Voidheart also takes up no more charm slots.
Oh.
And with the Voidheart, we now have everything we need. Oh, look, they no longer care about me anymore.
Oh.
Oh.
Hi,
They know we're not the real
Sorry,
Hollow Knights.
that I brought up the Chaos Emeralds. I still think back to the one clip of, you mean the Chaos Emeralds?
Oh yeah, Obama. I was like, you mean the Chaos Emeralds? I assume you're talking about the Chaos Emeralds. Actually, this what happens. I have one here. Sir, without the Chaos Control. Anyway, moving on.
I'm not familiar. I'm sorry.
It's this
just a random
animation thing
stupid
on.
Okay.
So, now at this point, we have freed some of the Void, and now that we have Voidheart, that is it. We now have everything we need for the final, ultimate finale.
Wow.
So,
Dirt mouth.
I'm gonna... That's what it's
So-
supposed to be called, so yep.
So what about that last slot?
Huh?
That last
that's
badge we don't have.
that is Joni's blessing. That's the thing you get if you get every single badge in the game.
Oh, I see.
Now that you already have every badge in the game, why not go get it? Save yourself some
I don't,
hassle.
I don't want to. I'm not going to equip it anyway. All it does is, again, it allows you to refill mana when you're at benches. That's it.
But you're practically at 100% completion at this point, dude.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm sorry. I don't think that is Joni's blessing. I think that's another one I missed. I think it may be one of the ones I bought.
Okay.
Or something. I don't know. At this point, it doesn't really matter to me. I wasn't going for 100% when I started this anyway. I'm just equipping everything I want for the finale, making sure I got the good...
So many completionists are just looking at you with such ire.
Well, too bad. We're gonna beat the game. Let's do this.
To be fair, they're probably going to feel the same way about me once we start going to some of our Zelda games.
Yeah.
No,
That's what
it's
we're
only
all trying
silly
to
that's
do
going to be
anyway.
like that.
Yep. So with that said, let's head down. Screw you both.
Yeah. You're both
seriously.
awful.
I'm honestly surprised you're suddenly turning so jealous over the fact she has eyes for someone other than you.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't
she
care.
has
I'm
eyes
about-
on an idiot.
Well, and besides, I'm about to go to the Black Egg Temple and save the whole world. She'll have to know that we're cool then.
Well, it
Yeah.
takes an idiot to know an idiot. On that note, yeah, we're here. This is it. Final
Hey,
tostata.
Hornet.
Hi, Hornet. I'm impressed, little ghost. You've burdened yourself with the fate of this world, yet you still stand strong.
Yep.
I mean, it's not like you lack any emotion. And to break the dreamer's seal, okay, blah blah blah. That casts you as something rather exceptional.
Yep, because we have accepted the void inside of ourselves.
Real quick, have we ever had a single finale where James never said the word tostada?
Oh, we've had plenty.
It's
I mean,
always
honestly,
the
it
same
has
thing.
been,
Okay,
it has
same
been a little
time.
while since I last did. But
Yeah,
anyway,
it's also the same. It's also the same thing with Matt doing the final countdown, and bam. Hello.
that
I think we're
sounds
expected.
welcoming.
Avon
I think we
calling.
are-
The path is open. One way or another, an end awaits inside.
Yeah. Hang on, hype.
I won't be joining you in this. That space is built to sustain your likes. Its bindings would drain me were I to join.
Crap, so she can't help us.
Don't be
Yes.
surprised. I will not risk my own life in your attempt. Though if the moment presents, I'll aid as I'm able.
Okay,
Oh,
so
well,
get
that's
him
a
weak
relief.
enough, and maybe go ahead, hype.
Well, I can't make the joke because I keep forgetting her name, but it's still like you say
Hornet.
her name, then
Hornet, thank you. So, yeah, it's time to enter the chamber and stop this corruption.
Yeah. Once and for all.
Now
Again,
this,
you can come-
this looks a lot like Super Paper Mario, I think.
Yeah, it
A little
does.
bit, yeah.
Right, this is the last point of no return and the last bench. And I believe if we investigate this little tablet to the right, this basically, at this point in the game, says this is the point of no return. This is the thing that unlocks this. Now we can always view how much percentage we can complete. With all the DLC included, I believe you can get a total of 112% completion.
Wow.
Wow.
It's there in the
Let's
lower
see.
right.
102%.
Wow.
Yeah, check it. Check 100%, guys. I did it.
You know, it could have been 103% if you wouldn't have got that badge.
Anywho'sin. That's rock. Been quite a little journey, and I like this. I still enjoyed this game, and I still think for $20,
15.
15 now. Damn.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's been $15, dude.
Jesus, 15. Yeah, ridiculous.
For
Anyway,
this, for
here we
this
go.
much story.
Anyway,
Makes
Hollow
me,
Knight's grown up a bit.
Oh.
a bit is an
hi.
understatement.
Hi, big guy. Let's set you free.
Dude,
Come on, wake
So
up.
we
You
can
know what time
kill
it
you.
is.
this sure isn't gonna backfire on us.
dude.
Come on, dude. You know what has to happen.
Okay, he hasn't gone down yet, though. Oh, wait.
Now he has. The Hollow Knight.
Let's do it. I love that roar sound effect. It's like Lavos' scream. I'm curious what it is.
Whoa.
So he's not too. So long as you can understand, like, don't. First of all, as you can already imagine, do not underestimate his range.
Like, considering how
and-
long his nail is.
Right. And otherwise, and don't forget he can counter like Hornet can.
Right.
But also, if you have the shadow dodge, make good use of it because it allows you to avoid projectiles.
boy.
And
And
nice.
makes me wish I had that thing when I fought this.
Oh goodness.
You know
Wait, what are you doing?
You know what would be this? Oh,
What the?
Oh, he just stabbed himself.
why is he
He's
doing?
letting out more of the corruption.
Oh,
I think he's trying to release it. Uh-oh.
Oh
Well, I was-
god. Oh god. Okay.
What I was about to say is that, like, you know what would make this boss really disgusting? If, since he's a fellow Hollow Knight, if he could also use that healing thing you do.
That would suck. Anyway, I just need to deal a little more damage. Oh, jeez.
Oh, boy.
Wait. Okay, no. Stop
oh.
it. Okay, I'm gonna heal for a second here.
Well, he's stunned.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
that's just fair.
Yeah,
It's no use. We can't get through that shout.
What the?
What?
just...
Oh. Hi.
Don't...
That's it.
Ow!
Dream nail.
She.
Don't...
Oh yeah. There you go.
And with that, we have entered the corruption's source.
His mind.
This is the source of the corruption, and now,
You know, for something called the Corruption, it's very bright and lovely.
well, that's the problem when you're dealing with the Radiance.
Oh, he's gonna be a big. He's gonna be a giant, isn't he?
Let's rock.
Why am
Come
I
at
getting
us,
these
bro.
violent vibes?
It's time
There
for
it
us to
is.
defeat a god.
Oh
The
shit.
Radiance. I was about to say,
This
just
is
for
the true final boss.
Oh, boy.
Every attack it does deals 2 hits of damage, so right now be ready to dodge anything it throws at you. And I'm going to spam spells if I can, because this thing has a pretty decent amount of health to it.
Ah, so it's a health sponge.
Otherwise, yes, every single attack here will deal 2 hits of damage if I'm not careful. Otherwise, this boss is definitely built around having... Oh jeez, the Void. Actually, no, that's good. I need to fight with the Void.
Yeah.
That's the only thing
Yeah.
I can
Oh,
destroy
boy.
this light with. Now!
Oh,
Wrap him
Wait.
up.
Crap, it's too strong still.
Oh boy.
ah, we gotta whittle him down
Almost. Alright, let's do the second phase.
Higher, higher.
more. Oh, we gotta
There
fight
he
while
is.
on platforms. Yay.
Yep. Oh,
Oh
dodge.
boy.
Oh,
Dang
Oh,
needles.
I thought these voids. I thought the void was our friend.
Well, the Void is fine. It's the Radiance and its light and its corruption that I need to fight against, and these freaking homing projectiles suck.
Ow.
Yay.
That looks like a homing shot.
And lasers.
Double damn it, that also had lasers of generation.
Dodge. It did, yeah, you're
Boy,
right.
it would be a shame if you died right now.
I have in the past in other runs. Wait. Oh, this is it.
Oh, he's taking the platforms away.
He's running. Now's our chance.
Coward.
What are those things in the background?
Woo!
All the void beings are catching up with us.
Okay.
We are going together is how we're going to destroy this thing.
Oh boy.
Don't.
Oh!
Wow, that actually didn't take long at all.
Hollow Knight.
I'm
Now.
about to say it's. Got your nose.
Rip
His
him
face
open.
off!
Finally.
Got now.
Get him!
Well, good.
Fuck him up! Oh!
So yeah, we
Oh.
literally killed a god.
Holy shit!
All the dream essence gone.
And the radiance was extinguished.
Who knew that light would have been the villain?
That's happened a few times in other games, but yeah, I like the idea.
Smash Brothers
There
Ultimate.
has to be. That's
Well,
the
not
Smash
even-
Bros. Ultimate, both light and dark was the enemy.
Yeah.
That's it. They did it.
True balance has been restored.
Has
Darn
it
it.
really though?
Oh my
shit.
goodness.
Yeah, that's right. Because she was kind of there when that explosion happened.
That is
Wake
true.
up. She's okay.
She's
Who's a
fine. She's made of strong stuff.
However,
But what about
Oh.
well, we did it. We had to.
cracked wide
accomplished.
open?
We accomplished our goal. Now we're done.
And honestly, it's okay. We served our purpose and saved the world from oblivion.
Oh well.
Now we may rest.
And avoid
Alright,
being
boys,
just
time to go to bed.
"Eh." Bye.
On to the Hall of Heroes.
Honestly, yeah.
Honestly, because that was a joke I was gonna make during the music for the final boss. For some reason, I just expected Radiance at one point just to go, "Baga."
And that was that.
Funny because we were
That
playing.
was a
like,
game by Team Cherry. That was Hollow Knight.
That's
You
that.
guys did a good job.
They did. Oh no, they did. I'm so happy that they were able to create and put together all of that. And again, the fact that they were asking for only $15 for that, I would have easily paid like 30 to 40 with all the amount of content they've added to this thing since.
Oh,
then.
hell yeah.
But to this day, I think, and this is on Switch, right?
It is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and that's still
With
15,
all
right?
the updates and everything.
Jeez, yeah. Really, if any of this looked interesting to you, and if you like Metroidvanias, and with a little bit of challenge because it has that sort of Dark Souls-y thing, I cannot recommend this enough for the price that it's listed at. Quickly my thoughts. Like again, the 2D art style is great. I've already said many times throughout this whole thing, the music in this game is gorgeous, and really is beautiful. It really sets the tone nicely for the areas we're in. I said that I wish that it probably used some of our abilities a little bit more, since again it was being designed from an open-ended perspective. But
You're welcome.
this just makes me all the more excited to look forward to Silk Song, since again the fun story behind that is that they were originally planning to make Silk Song another expansion to this, but then they realized they were spending way too much time, and I think they said something along the lines of, and next thing we knew, we had suddenly just created a second game,
Yeah.
and they're just let's just release that. So
It just
So
sort
the
of
Galaxy-
happened.
So the Galaxy 2
Yeah.
effect.
right. And with the new movement mechanics that looks like Hornet will have in that game, I'm very much excited to check that out. Same with Ori 2 whenever that comes out. Gui, what did you think?
I thought this game was beautiful, honestly. I mean, Metroidvanias are really not my thing. But part of me would find some enjoyment in this if I ever decided to pick it up.
Okay. And then, James, how about you?
As I said before, I do agree with the sentiment that there was a lot of heart put in this game, and well, it was all put into the void. But no, there was plenty of love and attention put into this, and I do think it definitely is. I would definitely recommend it as well. Not as your first Metroidvania, no, though.
No.
Absolutely not. There are other.
into this.
This was a game made for. This was a Metroidvania primarily made for experts, and not only that, I also do kind of think that there you have it. Congratulations,
Yay.
dude.
We'll meet again soon on the road ahead. Yeah, back to you, James, and then I'll have that. Then I'll have hype.
But I will say that, it is still a kind of a miracle in a sense that there was a lot of content to this game for the asking price. Though I wouldn't be. Though honestly, I kind of feel like I have no real qualm in saying that. I think maybe they put in a wee bit too much. Like, I feel like this could easily have been, this whole adventure could have been split into two halves, and I think, whatever time you spend on both of them would have been perfectly fine. Because by the time as I said, I only went for the normal ending, and after that, I didn't really feel compelled to come back to this.
I mean, that's fine. It's still its own ending.
Oh yeah, there was already plenty I did through the game regardless, so... I mean, take that for what you will. I would definitely recommend this game, especially for those that are into the genre.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then Hype. I know it's been a bit of a mixed journey from start to finish for you. What did you think? I guess with finishing thoughts, seeing how it ended and everything.
Well, honestly, what I spewed out, and I say spewed because I know a lot of people think what I spewed was kind of stupid.
Fine.
But what I spewed out in, I forget which part it was, but a few parts ago, kind of still holds true in that I appreciate the vast amount of content they put into it, and the gameplay does seem very, very well made, even if it looks a little bit dickish in places. That being said, the only thing that's really keeping me from really liking it is that, again, not for nothing, I kind of had a hard time really caring about any of the characters.
Okay, that's fine. The characters could have more dialogue and have more than just 2 or 3 characters that really follow you along on your journey. The other ones just kind of they're here and there. Half of the normal NPCs you kind of forget about. When we go back up to the top, you forget and you remember that the old man bug is still a thing.
Yeah.
But I see where you're going from there. But I hope you enjoyed our little journey nonetheless.
Well, I mean, it's not that I didn't enjoy it. It's just, I guess I'll be honest, another thing that was kind of hampering it is that, particularly in the last handful of videos that we've been doing, a lot of things have been happening on my end, so it made it hard for me to, keep a lot of focus, because I had to, get up and do a few things, and, some of them a little bit more dire than others. I don't know if that, would have had a massive effect on my whole indifference to the story, but it was something that did kind of hampen my involvement in the commentary, and I feel like, had that not been the case, I probably would have been more invested in, discussions and whatnot than I was now, but, that's just off the commentary itself. As for the game itself, I would recommend it. I just don't think it's something I would like.
That's fair.
Fine. Alright, well, thank you all so much for giving this look-see. I definitely am going to be looking into Silk Song and seeing what we can do with that one, and seeing how it compares to this. But
actually, I will also say though, before we do end off, another thing I will say regarding my recommendation, again, for those that are mostly into the genre in the first place and do a fairly decent atmospheric storyteller sort of game that doesn't tell that much. Again, a Dark Souls sort of thing. But I will also say that if you do plan on giving this game a shot, make sure you don't have anything else on the back burner right now, because you're going to be spending a long time with this one. Especially compared to other Metroidvanias. This is easily one of the longest I've ever played.
It took 24 parts to finish this one.
No kidding.
I mean, you saw the playtime. It was over 10 hours.
Right.
And that's with practice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So and that was also with a guide, in the sense of telling me when I should go for what while I'm in the area. Otherwise, definitely, I could have easily been wandering around that place for much longer if I was trying to look for everything and know when to talk to people and what to do. I guess that's the thing. It's definitely kind of a game. It's to kind of lose yourself in, but definitely not as bad as La Mulana does that sometimes. But
yeah.
That
At least it's not nearly as cryptic.
Right. So that being said, thank you all so much for joining us, and we will see you all in our next little adventure.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Take care, guys.
I resemble that remark.